Trying to think through, like, could you play Lissa where it doesn't really make sense that it would work at all. So yeah, I do think you're right, Kobe. Likely to be Emax, Airy, Jarvan that we've seen in the past. You know, you can rush into, back in the day, people actually just like went straight Zonius, right? Because it was all about the engage and you weren't going to be tanky enough to survive either way. So it was about that poke and then just sending yourself in.
Man, I got so excited over River Jarvan. I was thinking back to the good old days, River's first survivors, just Jarvan every game. I got ahead of myself.
And I think it makes a lot of sense. You know, if you can actually equalize more in that laning phase, you know you're going to outscale later.
Spica getting invaded now. Gori and River looking for the two-man move, and they force the flash out of the FlyQuest jungler early on.
You need that ultimate on by.
Oh, now Golden Guardians are going back in. This time they're looking for Vikla, who uses the seismic shove to try to create some distance.
And Lissandra flying in right when you ult him.
It's one of the things that's deceptive about Xayah, because she doesn't actually go up in the air, but now the only one up in the air is Spica, and it's the Golden Guardians looking for him yet again. They take him down, they get out before Vikla can kill River in return. And
these were some of the more overlooked imports, some of the guys coming in the league who weren't as well known, but they performed so incredibly well, and now Golden Guardians, they already have 5 here.
Golden Guardians ready for a fight. The slicing Maelstrom's coming in, and they find their first kill of the enemy jungler. Impact's about to die second, and Gori takes him out. FlyQuest can't find their fight for the Rift Herald this time around, and Golden Guardians are looking good.
Honestly,
River's moment is just going to be to take
know.
out this enemy carry. Bonk him right over the head. He goes up into the ulti. The feathers fly. River does not want to overcommit to this. Even when everybody is individually so far ahead of their counterparts, it just seems like it would be a mistake not to contest every story. Throws out the claw there. Vikla not going to be spooked by that, but maybe he's going to be spooked by this. He's got no way out of the Cataclysm, and Gori gets a killing spree. Into it yet. They want this to be a surprise attack.
River's
now
coming
Spica
too.
is seen. Licorice on retreat. Slicing Maelstrom drop defensively. Licorice with the Proto Belt trying to get back away. Gori has arrived, but he's arrived too late. He jumps in, and now he's got backup. Now they're going to make it a 2-for-1. Now the Golden Guardians are mad as hell, and Winsome's about to pay the price. River's got a double kill, and now he jumps right back over the wall into Vikla to get away from Prince. Gori kills Vikla over the wall. Golden Guardians just slammed him.
That gave him lethal damage right there.
It does a lot of damage as the game starts to progress. They're back up towards his top lane, looking for him. Spica has ulti again.
Defensive Maelstrom from Licorice, but it only affects impact. Now he's got to try to get away. Spica follows it up, and FlyQuest find their second kill of the game.
It's a good. You have to be thinking about changing up pick bans potentially as well for the next series.
Oh, Stixay gets seismic shove, but it's not enough to do a lot with. Now Impact's ready to follow up to make sure Golden Guardians don't get the immediate counterpunch. Gori flashes over the wall to stay alive as he looks for another attempt at a re-engage.
FlyQuest, though, they're going to push their way in, and they're going to bet their game on this fight because the quick blades are done on Prince.
Oh, but he found the Cataclysm onto multiple targets. Only Impact is left inside. Gori goes in, and he sets it up for the follow-up as River knocks him down. Stixay kills Winsome, and FlyQuest has already lost 2 men. They'll try to fall back and save anybody they can, but Golden Guardians, screw the Drake, man. It's a Baron call.
Not let it be a 50-50.
Licorice still has flash ult. Like, if you try to steal this, you're going to get ulted 100% here. Licorice is going to look.
All right, this is the moment for Golden Guardians, as long as they don't throw here. But Impact has killed Licorice. The Baron's at 1,600. Spica's into the pit.
Oh!
It's stolen by FlyQuest. Golden Guardians fumble at the 1-yard line, and the game just got more interesting.
What you want to have happen.
They're in the driver's seat, but the car ran off the road. Let's take another look at how the wheels fell off here.
All right, so Licorice, Impact just walks up to him. He tries to E with movement speed out of the queue, and then, yeah, dies without using everything. At this point, you see both River and Spica here. River's trying to kill Spica. Look how low he is. He gets the blast shield. He gets the blast shield from killing the Baron. He was at maybe 20 HP there. Spica barely stays alive. River was trying to kill him, couldn't finish him off, and Spica with his last breath smites away the Baron. And
Spica, though, looking for a potential engage here on the side. He is going to have to be forced back, I think.
There, they found River, but I don't think that's a target you're going to win a team fight off of. Not when Golden Guardians is this far ahead. River just beats him in the mouth, and Stixay 6A surfs over the wall. A double kill back to the Zeri. I don't know what the hell FlyQuest was thinking there, but Golden Guardian smacked some sense into him.
Impact's coming in to try and pull the wave here because he doesn't want to allow them to push so quickly. Can he get the last cannon? He got the cannon.
FlyQuest does not want to allow them in. Huhi and the rest of Golden Guardians backing up, staying together.
Oh,
Spica has been caught out. He tries to ulti to get himself out of position, has to flash there too. All right, FlyQuest going for the Baron. They're saying this is the YOLO play. This is how we might be able to do it. There's a lot of feathers in the back of the pit there. It's going to go over to FlyQuest. They take the objective bounty, but what will be the cost? Gori is zoned away. Impact's trying to get over to the wall. He wants to flash to the safety of his team, but he won't make it. Impact is traded for the Baron.
Yeah, it is a big chunk of gold, but Golden Guardian's still going to be able to get sold for themselves. Another possible pick. Huhi down. That's more gold for FlyQuest.
But Golden Guardians will claim the Ocean Soul finally. Honestly, if you're FlyQuest, you're probably okay with that because one of the only ways you could win a fight in this game is to get the Elder. Stixay jumped on by Spica, but he's not afraid. Stixay's actually ready to turn this one back around. Did they forget what champion he's playing? Zeri's a cheat code. AABB, up, down, left, right. Get the hell out of here.
8-0 kills here for Stixay. Quite rich.
Licorice now has to try to outplay a 2v1. He's got help coming. Remember, this is the only guy on the team that does not have a stasis. Licorice tries to get enough time. He will be shut down, but now River and Gori are ready to clean up the pieces. Vikla needs a little bit more damage to bring him down. River's going to provide that as Impact walks away and turrets continue to melt back in the mid lane.
Impact is surrounded, but he's only got Huhi right next to him.
I think if Huhi hit Impact for 2 minutes straight, he might kill him.
That's why he just wants to put him in the Cataclysm.
I don't know, actually, looking at this, I think his health is going up.
It actually just might. Impact just going to waste as much of these guys' time as he can. It's hard for old Sion to get away from this. Maybe if there's an ulti angle, but you can see they're all trying to stay at every possible exit route for him, so he isn't able
time for Elder Dragon even to come up.
Yeah, they knew that Spica had no ult, right? This was after that previous play he had actually just made. So Sixer says, all right, you want to walk up to me? I'm just going to take this fight. There's no threat at actually bursting him down. Even if Spica did have ult, they wouldn't have the damage.
Yeah, and they immediately made the call. If you are looking at the mini-map, as soon as the Q in happens for Vi, it is a teleport for Gori into the mid lane to cut them off.
Look to just try to take both of those neutral buffs and then look to close out the game. But Winsome, you are dead, son.
Winsome is flashed on and deleted before the rest of the fight can even start. Prince has to fall away to the left side as Licorice tanks everybody on the right side of the fight. Now they're going to focus Spica, who jumps over the wall to stay alive. River and Licorice ready to continue fighting as Prince looks for damage and Licorice looks for his doom. Now you've got an escape attempt from Impact, who wants to drift all the way into the mid lane, but Gori is ready to lock him down. He'll die in an icy grave, and Stixay goes legendary. 3 down on the side of FlyQuest, and Golden Guardians are loving it. They're going to find the enemy jungler too. The Scryer's Bloom locates Spica. Gori comes down to collect the money. Throws out a claw, doesn't take it. Winsome and Prince getting enough distance for the time being. Spica is the one man who might be able to secure an Elder Drake and maybe find a fight. Gori gets chunked a little bit there by Vikla, but not enough to write home about. River disengaging from the decimating smashes. Who he goes over the wall. Cataclysm 1-2. Prince and Winsome are caught. Prince using the ulti here to dive away, but he's going to be killed immediately now with Stixay going legendary. FlyQuest is down. They're gone. The whole damn team is gone. And Golden Guardians get a 5-for-1.
Golden Guardians bounce back in game number 2, and they will take a triumphant run into FlyQuest base.
They don't need the Elder. It was just a reason to fight. They've got the wave here in the bottom lane. They've got the Baron, and they've got an undefended Nexus for the next 30 seconds. Golden Guardians had a good early game in game 1, but it fell apart. Here in game 2, they seem like a well-oiled machine, and they'll defeat FlyQuest 33-6 to tie this series.
What a bounce back.